Right, you have journeyed here from all over the world with the hope of progressing through to the World Cook final.
Right now, you each have 15 other chefs standing in your way.
Allez, on y va!
Welcome to the World Cook, a game-changing, mouth-watering knockout competition where 16 countries will compete for the glory of being crowned the very first World Cook champion.
You're joking.
This is about culinary kudos on a global stage.
This is quite unexpected.
Over the next 7 episodes, each chef will give everything as they battle for the pride of their nation.
That is the star of this dish.
Oh yeah.
And it all starts right here, right now, at Cook HQ. We've scoured the planet in search of the creme de la creme.
Oh,
That is incredible.
Resulting in 16 searing hot contestants, all representing an impressive array of unique cuisine.
Incredible.
From Australia to India, Canada to South Africa, Mexico to France, the stakes have never been higher, and they are here to cook up a storm.
everything's fine, guys.
But only one of them can be crowned the World Cook, winning a life-changing prize that will put them on the global gastronomic map.
Hey guys.
Hello. How are you? Oh. That was a good positive sound.
It was. Right, you have journeyed here from all over the world, each to proudly represent your home nation and with the hope of progressing through to the World Cook final.
There are 4 stages to the tournament. All 16 cooks will face off in pairs here at Cook HQ, leaving 8 who will then depart for one of our 4 international quarter-final matches. The 4 winners of those contests will then meet in the semi-final, resulting in 2 incredible cooks battling it out for the grand prize.
But right now, you each have 15 other chefs standing in your way, all armed with a signature dish that will be prepared here at Cook HQ in the presence of 2 very special guest judges who will then put your creations to the taste test.
In the first half, 8 of you will take to these stations where you will then have 90 minutes to make your signature dish. It's head-to-head, and you'll each be cooking opposite your opponent. Each dish will be tasted at halftime, after which the other 8 will have their turn.
Now, to make sure we really kick this tournament off with a bang, we will be saying goodbye to half of you at the end of this first challenge.
C'est la vie.
The remaining 8 contestants will then join me on one of our 4 stunning international locations, competing one-on-one for a place in the semi-finals.
Whoa. Hold on a second here. What about me? Where will I be?
You'll be here. You'll be at Cook HQ. You'll be at the hub. You are the boss.
Okay, good.
Okay.
Sounds important.
Yeah.
I think. At the end of the tournament, the winning chef will not only be crowned World Cook 2022, they will also have a restaurant at the Tui Blue El Dorado Seaside Suites Hotel in Mexico, named in their honor.
Now, if that wasn't enough, they will be designing and implementing a dish for its a la carte menu. So there is a lot riding on this, but whose name will it be?
Competitive, I like that.
I'm here for the competition. I'm here for myself.
All the hours that I worked in restaurants, all the events that I've missed can confirm that my career has like a destination, and that is to be the World Cook.
Actually, my hands are itching already, ready for it.
So we are just moments away from the main event.
It's time to reveal our guest judges for the opening round. Please welcome internationally renowned and, in some cases, feared food critic, Raina.
No, you're joking.
I thought it might be him.
I think this is going to be interesting. I think this is going to be really, really interesting.
Do I want him to judge my food? The short answer is no. And the long answer is no.
And joining Jay is a young and dynamic chef and founder of the Bread and Butter Supper Club, Joe Tennyson.
Hello.
Hi. Hey, Joe.
Hello.
Hi.
Good to have you both. So what are you looking for?
I'm looking for these brilliant cooks to represent their countries, but also, this is the real challenge, feed me well. I'm only happy when I'm fed well.
Oh. How do you define being fed well?
I want them to express good taste as well as technique.
Okay.
And that's the thing. I want them to show off their skills and showcase some incredible technique today as well.
Right. Well, we've got 16 dishes today. So firstly, are you both hungry?
We're
Very.
match fit.
Okay, good. And secondly, you are going to be sampling dishes and cuisines from around the world. So does this make your task harder?
Absolutely. You can't just assume you know everything about different culinary traditions.
Even comparing them is difficult because the flavors will be so different, the techniques might be different too. So it's a challenge, but I am excited.
Okay, well, it's time for our 8 chefs to go head-to-head. The other 8, please be seated. You'll be joined by Jay and Joe. Wow, this is it. Everything you've prepared for. And remember, you are cooking against the chef opposite you. Do your countries proud.
Don't forget, there are 90 minutes on the clock, starting now.
Allez, on y va.
And we're off. Our first 8 chefs have begun preparing their signature dishes that they hope will take them through to the quarterfinals. But to reach that stage, they must first impress our expert judges, who are busy inspecting the menus.
So, Joe, Gonzalo is doing a mixed paella. I mean, there are officially three sorts of paella. There's Valencian, which is the one with rabbit, there's seafood, and then there's the one which says, I'm just going to put anything I like in it.
These are traditional dishes, and so, like you say, sure, if it's a mixed paella, you can throw anything, but you can't throw anything in there. It'll be interesting to see what specific ingredients we get.
Hello, I'm Gonzalo. I'm representing Spain. Basically, I'm going to do like a chicken and seafood paella.
Classic, simple, but I think it's a dish that can represent Spain very well.
Gonzalo has been put up against Jorge with his Acapulco fish tala and a jicama cabbage salad.
Jicama?
Jicama. A jicama cabbage salad.
Well, you're putting too much on it.
No, I'm trying.
Too much swag.
I'm trying to, you know, it's that thing where you just try and sound really international by over-pronouncing. Thank you. Classic sopestissos.
Was that not the fried masa?
Ah.
The sopestissos? Who knows? We'll find out.
I'm gonna smoke my fish with corn husk, and I'm also gonna do some corn tortillas to go with it. It is a very Mexican dish.
With their signature dishes well underway, it is time for Emma and I to find out how our cooks are progressing.
Emma, there's a lot to get through.
There's loads, isn't there? Shall we divide and conquer? You take your side, I'll take my side.
Okay, let's do that.
Yeah.
All right, see you in a bit.
See you in a bit.
Cook HQ is already alive with a dizzying mix of aromas from around the world. Matthew from the USA is going head-to-head with Fabi from Germany, 2 titans of global cuisine.
I'm Fabi, and I represent my good old Germany.
What's happening down there?
What I'm cooking today, it's a really classic German dish. Only a rump steak, onions, jus, and baked potatoes.
Yeah.
And all flavors and the fat come in the meat. And after, oh, this is really, oh, I love it. I love it so much. And when I put on the barbecue, the butter and the fat drops down.
Yeah.
And fire and smoke coming. And this is so amazing.
And what's down here?
So nice.
What's happening down there?
My other ingredients, I have different kinds of onions.
I love new experience, and for me it's a really big honor. Yeah, I have a chance for the title of the world best. I take the chance.
How howdy.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm great.
So what are you cooking?
In America, of course, burgers are very common, but what makes mine original is I'm from a state called Minnesota, and inside we stuff the cheese sometimes. It's called a juicy Lucy, so when you take a big bite, the cheese oozes out.
Wow.
So inside you can see some great English cheddar. I also have some American cheese, so it melts really well. I've lived in all four corners all across America. Since we have so many people from different parts of the world who come in as immigrants and really make the country their own, America really is like a slice of the entire world, and that's why I love it.
The American dream burger and the German roast beef with potato and onions representing America is something that is, unanimously recognizable. When it comes to food that represents the US, I wonder if burger was the best way to go.
Are you going to impress the judges with burger and fries? Are you doing anything else?
And a slaw or a salad on the side, because there's a lot of rich stuff right here. So I want to have some nice vegetables and some acidity to bring it down. So in California, there's a green goddess salad.
Flavors of the United States here,
yes,
isn't it?
I have the Middle America, the East Coast, and the West Coast, all represented.
Well, I can't wait to try it.
Thank
Listen,
you.
I'll let you get on with it.
Yes.
And you're okay with time, right?
Yes, so far I'm doing pretty good. I'm excited.
Okay, man. Cool. Good luck.
Thank you.
See you
Thank
later.
Matthew has described it as his dream burger. Joe, what is your dream burger?
Am I hungover?
Oh, okay.
I tell you what we've got, though, with these two dishes.
Yeah.
Both of them are, in a way, an everyman dish. We've all had a burger. We've all probably had roast beef with onions and potatoes, which means that the challenge that these guys have is they have to take something that is so commonplace and elevate it to a point that's impressive enough to stand out.
You are now halfway through your 90 minutes.
I have a lot going on. This is critical time.
Yes.
Hola, Gonzalo.
Hello, hola.
¿Qué tal?
How are you? I'm fine.
How did you make your stock?
Well, let's start with all the heads of the carabinieri.
It's all about the heads, isn't it?
Yeah.
Suck the heads.
Yeah. You can see all the oil in there.
Oh, yeah. So in terms of your paella, how good is it when you're not under pressure, when you cook it in your restaurant, how good is it?
A 10.
It's a 10?
It's 11.
Ah, amazing. All right, I'll let you get on with it.
Yeah.
Well done, good luck.
Thank you.
My name is Vincent, and I'm representing my country, France.
Hi, Vincent.
Yeah,
How are you?
Good, perfect.
Good. What's... Oh,
This is the name is ballotine. This is a chicken. I cook leek.
Leek?
Yes.
Yeah.
For make my ballotine and chicken, you have a mix of chicken inside and a lot of surprise. And
The smells coming off here are amazing.
You can pass a lot of emotion in a dish, and food is alive. Simply, food is alive.
Ah, Vincent, a fellow Frenchman. I have to jump sides and say bonjour.
So this is a classic French dish with a Caribbean twist.
it's a mix. Yes.
A mix of everything.
Like me.
Like it. Hi. Yeah.
How are you, Vincent?
All right. All is under control.
You don't think it's too adventurous?
No.
Playing
no,
it safe
no.
for the first round?
No,
or
the
you
taste
wanna
is
go...
here, and I do not have a problem with that, and I'm very happy.
Lovely.
Are you not convinced?
No, I just think it is a classic dish. It's the first round. I think you've got to be safe, but at the same time, you've got to impress the judges. So
Yeah.
I think well done. It's courageous, and I can't wait to try it.
I'm impressed. I didn't even know what it was.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's very classic. Very, very classic.
Very hot.
You? For the next round, we have Halim, who is doing Halim's pork belly. I've got to tell you, I'm slightly obsessed by pork belly. Against Vincent, who is doing a ballotina chicken. So Halim's is Jamaican, Vincent is French, but with a Caribbean element to it. When it comes to choosing how to represent an entire country's culinary tradition, it's hard, isn't it?
It's very hard. I mean, you want to represent your country because you're proud to be from where you're from. But at the same time, depending on the location, the traditions, that really changes the culture, the food culture, and the way people live and eat.
Oh, go on, my brethren.
You good?
I'm there, man. I'm good.
What's this?
Plantain. That's candidies, and I think it's going to pair really nicely with the cabbage.
Fantastic. So what are you cooking then?
I'm doing a crispy pork belly, and that's going to be paired with my roasted red cabbage and candied plantain.
But why didn't you cook a typical Jamaican dish, like, for example, a curry goat or jerk, for example? I mean, you are a bit more adventurous.
Right? It is a risk. It's a big risk, but I am just that. I'm a risk taker. I'm a chef. I'm a pirate. I'm a madman. I would much rather go in it doing something that I am proud of, something that I can push forward that is completely outside of the box. I don't want to do anything typical because that's the problem about Jamaican food, unfortunately, becomes predictable. So modern Caribbean cuisine is the new name of the game.
Oh, very good, very good.
You need help? Come, I'll help you. What I can do for you?
No, it's okay.
I cook your dish?
No,
Meanwhile, over on Emma's side, Jorge is taking no prisoners with his ingredients.
Did you do that to scare me on purpose?
Of course not. My name is Jorge Rodriguez. I am from Acapulco, Mexico.
Talk me through what you're doing.
I'm gonna smoke in the end, just to give a little bit of a charcoal flavor. So we cannot use charcoal here, but I'm trying to bring this flavor in another way. So this is gonna be what's gonna be
Everything's fine, guys.
One of the main flavors. Yeah. So it's actually the first time I do this, smoking something with corn husk.
Is everything going to plan?
Yeah. Everything is almost on. Yeah. I am confident that I can cook this fish in 90 minutes. Yes.
Whatever chef I ask that question to, they will always say, yes, everything's fine.
But we are not ready yet, but everything is gonna be fine.
It's taking forever to fry.
As a pairing, we have got fish escabeche from the Philippines and a traditional dali. What I know about dali is that it's a collection of a lot of different dishes, which makes me think that there's a lot of work to be done. I'm expecting maybe 4 or 5 different things to come out.
I would at least 4. That's a lot of work.
It is a lot of work.
Hi. She's off. There is so much happening in front of me.
Telling me, oh my gosh.
My name is Radhika, and I will be representing magical, majestic, magnificent India. I love feeding people. I love creating flavors. I love experimenting with flavors. Food is therapy for me, but food is something that brings us all together.
How are you getting on?
I am okay now. I went through this phase, oh, I can do it, till when things started going wrong, and then I can't do it.
Yeah.
But
where
I have
are you
to
now?
do it. I'm getting there.
So I can do it, I can't do it, I have to do it.
I have to do it. It's almost done.
Can I try it?
This was a bit of a challenge because of frying the aubergine.
Oh.
Yeah? At least I've got these two right.
So Radhika really has a challenge. You've got 90 minutes. Can you really turn out 5 or 6 things all to a high standard which hit the spot? Christina, fish escabeche, it's dorade with stir-fried vegetables and an escabeche sauce.
Christina, how are you?
Hi.
So you are the first ready to plate your dish?
Yeah, seems like, looks like.
It's incredible. So what have you got in there then?
The escabeche sauce, should I tell you? I put some coconut vinegar.
Coconut vinegar? I've never had escabeche with a coconut vinegar. Why coconut vinegar?
If it's apple cider vinegar, then it's French. You know, I'm Filipino, so coconut vinegar.
Sure.
I feel very excited about this, but most of all, very, very proud. Being here is already everything for me. It is yet the most beautiful achievement that I have made in my life.
Seems like you've got it all set here and you're ready to go, so good luck.
Oh, thank you very much.
Joe, to put you on the spot, which of those 2 dishes are you most excited to try?
I'm excited about them for different reasons. There's one that I know I like, and there's one that I'm curious about. I think, though, from just comfort, the dali, I am very excited about.
So delicious.
You have 10 minutes to go.
Oh, I can hear that sounds good.
So, we are approaching the end of the first half. I need to check back in with Emma and compare notes.
How's your side getting on?
I've been very impressed by some of the dishes. Gonzalo is making a paella, and they taste delicious. I think this paella is going to be a winner.
Jorge's going a classic dish from Acapulco, which is where he's from. But he looks very on it, but I see a slight bit of panic.
Come on, why are you not working? Why not working? Oh, too many things going on.
He does look very nervous from a distance.
Yeah.
And then we've got Matt. Guess what he's cooking? Burgers and French fries. He's got to knock the socks off the judges because it's a burger at the end of the day. Yeah. You know, he's got to impress them with a burger. It's so simple. I mean, Jay is a killer.
You're making me nervous.
Well, you know, this can possibly change their life. Yeah. Whoever wins this is going to be the world cook. There's a lot at stake here. This is getting intense, and I can't imagine what our first 8 chefs are going through. Now we're approaching the business end.
Just 1 more minute left. This is your final minute.
Trying.
So how about that? Ginger. Where's the garlic?
Okay, guys, that's the end of the first half. Please stop what you're doing because it is time for the judges to get tasting. Spain versus Mexico are the first set of dishes to be tasted by the judges. Up first is Gonzalo.
Here we go, chicken and seafood paella. I tried to do like some kind of more modern and more pretty. I wanted to do a little bit of twist for this occasion. Enjoy.
Thank you. One of the things I've always loved about a paella is you get to dig through like it's a treasure hunt. And he has separated it out for me, and I feel a little disappointed by that. But the flavors of Gonzalo's paella are all there.
I mean, it was a beautiful looking dish.
I don't come here thinking I'm gonna win. I come in here for the experience and to offer the best I could offer.
Good afternoon.
Hi.
So this is my take on official ataya. I have used corn husk to create the smoke, just to represent the way that we cook this fish in Acapulco with charcoal.
Thank you.
Pleasure.
I love the idea of using the corn in 3 ways to affect each component of the dish here. The masa, I thought, was delicious. I mean, what were your thoughts?
The cookery of the fish was bang on. It's not overcooked, just as it should be. And I very much liked the masa. There's a little bit of heat that comes in right at the end.
I decided to take part in this competition because for me it's a totally new experience and I would like to compete with different chefs from around the world. So I decided to take a challenge.
Next, we have the USA versus Germany, starting with Fabi's German classic roast beef.
So, hello. It's onion roast beef. We say it's Zwiebelrostbrote. And you have a little smoky cut from a really nice English Wagyu beef. Enjoy it.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I am not a massive fan of Wagyu, but the way it's prepared here, and particularly the way it's seasoned, is, what's the word, delicious.
I'm not the biggest fan of floral displays on my plate, especially when they're not adding much, but what's arrived in front of me is spectacular.
I'm really competitive. I have good stuff, I have good food, I have really good ideas. This is a winner dish, definitely.
For the American dish, we have the burger, some West Coast French fries, and then we have a California green goddess dressing over some nice fresh vegetables.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
I think it's hard when doing something like a burger with chips, and so it was a brave choice, in my opinion. I think it's nice.
Well, Joe, the word nice covers a multitude of sins, and that's the challenge, to take the very ordinary and make it special. And it is very nice. I just worry that it's not special.
I'm quite a perfectionist, trying to get everything that I do the best it can be. My goal is to stay true to who I am, stay true to what America represents, and I want to be able to showcase some food that people may not expect from America.
It's Jamaica versus France next, as Vincent's French-Caribbean fusion dish got the X factor that Jay and Joe are looking for.
This is a ballotine of chicken coconut. On the side, it's a mashed sweet potato.
Merci.
Thank you.
I think there's a lot of gentle pleasure here. I'm a little, on a technical level, worried that the mousse is split.
It is strange to me, a little, that flavour combination, was it was almost reminiscent of something Thai, maybe, which obviously takes me away from the French cuisine.
I have a lot of experience, and this is a real passion. This is my life, and I give all for the competition to be a winner. This is true.
Good evening. This is my rendition of a crispy skin pork belly. I have a purple cabbage parcel, candied plantain, and a mashed sweet potato. Thank you.
Hats off to Halim for getting that crackling properly crunchy in the time he had. I love this sweet potato with the plantain. That is the star of this dish. I could have a big bowl of that and I'd be very, very happy.
It really helps balance the spiciness of that pork belly. Those two things complement each other really well, in my opinion. I think it's a great combination of flavors.
The second that people see my face on this camera, before I go into that kitchen, my life has already changed. My skills have brought me to another continent.
So that just leaves the Philippines versus India for the first half, starting with Radhika's ambitious thali.
Hello. I've made a thali, starting with Kashmir in the north with a chicken Kashmiri kofta, then to Delhi area with achari baigan, papadums, and some kachumar salad.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm thoroughly impressed. Nothing is outshone by anything else.
I'm really wondering how many of Radhika there were back there, because there's an extraordinary amount of work and almost all of it is bang on. I wonder if she wants to be my mum.
I cook with my heart. I cook with a lot of love. I am also very mindful that there are 15 other fantastic contestants. May the best dishes go through.
Mabuhay. Probably very simple for you guys, but to me, this is luxury. The sauce is made of coconut vinegar, soy sauce, some muscovado sugar.
Thank you. Well, I think the fish is delicious, cooked perfectly. I would have loved some more sauce on that rice. I love this dish.
This is the most traditional dish we've been served in this round of 8. It's utterly engaging. It's clearly cooked by someone who has cooked this so many times. I, too, would have liked a little extra of that sauce out against the rice so I could have spooned and mixed them away, because it's just delicious.
I make it a winning dish because I believe that this is a winning dish.
A very honest assessment from Jay and Joe, and now we get to do it all again.
The next 8 chefs are already at their stations, and there is another 90 minutes on the clock. All right, guys, let's begin. Allez, on y va.
And we go again. They are wasting no time in getting straight back to work. After all, if they're going to impress the judges, every second will count. Kicking things off is John from England, whose opponent is Portugal's Felipe.
So Felipe is doing a lobster francesina.
With a twist, don't forget that.
With a twist.
Which is interesting.
So normally it would be sausage meat or something like that, or wet cured ham, but here it's with lobster.
I feel like that with a twist allows for a lot of wiggle room when it comes to representing tradition.
How are you, Felipe?
I'm good, how are you?
Good, thank you. What are you cooking?
What I'm going to do is I'm going to try to balance a strong sauce with the delicate lobster. Everybody knows that lobster is the queen of the ocean. If anything goes wrong, it would be
undercooking or overcooking that lobster, because that just cannot happen.
How do you make the strong sauce?
So I start by roasting the bodies of the lobster. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to flambe with the brandy and then add some beer, add some beef stock, some port wine, and let that reduce for a while.
That sounds really powerful.
Yeah, it's very powerful. And the idea is to try to not make it so strong that it overpowers the lobster.
Wow, well, listen, good luck.
All right, then. Thanks so much.
Hey, John.
Hello, how you doing? My name is John, and I'm going to be representing England. Come on, England.
How are you?
I'm just about to take the beef out of the oven, so I'm making beef Wellington. I've got a bit of a challenge in the timing today, so I'm trying to, once I've wrapped it in the pastry and everything, I want to chill it before I bake it so it doesn't have that gap in between.
Okay.
John is doing a beef Wellington. The two challenges are, your beef has to be rare, and your pastry has to be cooked all the way round.
There's a lot to get right here, and it's about finding that balance.
The great thing about England is that it's got a great history, great culture, and great food. The gastro classics. Get into an old pub and have a shepherd's pie or a beef Wellington. Loads of gravy.
Well, it's definitely a British staple.
Up next, we have got Belgium versus Canada. A venison stew with bannock. When the description of the dish is so simple, you're expecting something to distinguish it from what you might find in a traditional restaurant in that country, something to elevate it a little bit.
My name's Bobby, and I'm representing Canada and the Indigenous people of Canada as well.
What are you cooking?
So it's a wild red stag from Scotland.
And so how old is this recipe?
Yeah, this goes back hundreds of years, hundreds of years.
So your ancestors would have cooked that dish?
Absolutely, they would have.
I come from Alberta, which is Western Canada, which is part of the Prairie Provinces. It's where the biggest concentration of the Indigenous peoples of Canada reside. And we were taught a lot of different dishes that incorporated a lot of items from the land. My grandmother was also a medicine woman, so she was really instrumental in teaching us a lot of different items that we could as well eat, or again, that might be used for medicine.
Can you tell me about these feathers here?
That's an eagle feather. It represents my culture. This is to remind me not to be humble of yourself.
So this is not just a dish, it's culture and philosophy as well.
Absolutely, yes.
He's got to make a stew in 90 minutes, which means the meat has got to go off, as in it's got to be tender.
I think it's really difficult, really difficult. I cooked my stew and my stew, I cooked 1 week.
And then up against that, we've got Belgian shrimp tomato. Just 3 words to go off of on this menu.
Well, I can tell you, there's a lot going on here. Alexia is doing a low-temperature egg, and then I think there's a sauce over it. There's a shrimp tartare.
How are the tomatoes being cooked? Did you know?
I'm not entirely sure. It's a mystery.
Alexia, you look like you're moving at great pace.
Yeah, for the moment, everything is going as planned, so I'm super happy.
Yeah, what are you doing? What's happening?
I'm revisiting the famous tomato shrimp by adding red currants to add a bit of acidity, you know, and I will plate it as a kick in the eye, you know, trompe-l'œil in French. So you think it's a tomato,
yeah,
but it's not. It will be something else when you cut it. I love to challenge myself and go out of my comfort zone because I'm more an amateur. So it's so important for me to evolve in my cooking.
It's going to look like this.
A tomato, yeah.
But it's going to be that.
Exactly.
So you're not just a chef, but you're an illusionist.
You are now halfway through your 90 minutes.
Representing Sweden is Charlie, and she's facing Joe from Italy.
Gio is doing Tagliatelle al profumo de erba, which we pretty much translate as, you know, with herbs.
Yeah. I love a fresh pasta. Training in Italy, it's one of my favorite things to cook and eat. And so my standards will be high on this one.
How many of you have made fresh pasta? Well, oh, look, all of you. There's nowhere to hide, is there?
The focus is going to be on the pasta. So the sauce and the herbs, it's very generic. So it's looking at what he's going to do with the herbs.
Joe.
Hello.
What is your dish today?
So it's a fresh pasta tagliatelle with a cheese cream, using a cheese from my region and some wild herbs.
Now, some may say that sounds quite simple.
Well, they should try to do fresh pasta from scratch. They should try to do fresh pasta from scratch.
It's not the easiest, is it?
It's not. I remember the first time I was making some pasta that if it was today, I would throw it to the bin straight away. And I stopped a second and I said to myself, it's a pasta, it's very simple. Just spend a minute more, put some effort, think about what you are doing. So I was understanding the importance to give respect back to food.
Charlie, for Sweden, it just says wild forest duck, but I know that it's butter caramelized chanterelle, gin pickled lingonberries, blood pudding. I mean, the key thing with this is cooking the duck accurately.
Of course, which is just horrible when not done properly. First thing that comes into my head is the skin, because it's just so often done badly. Other than that, the flavors sound nice. You know, the chanterelles.
Oh, they do?
Yeah.
Hi, my name is Charlie, and I'll be representing Sweden. As you might notice, I don't really have a Swedish accent. My father is American, my mother is Swedish.
Charlie, how are you?
Good, how are you doing?
Very good, very good. It smells delicious here. So tell me about these ingredients. Are they ingredients that you forage and are local to where you come from?
So I grew up foraging chanterelle mushrooms with my grandparents in Sweden. So it's very important for me to represent them on the menu because growing up in Sweden, every fall or harvest, we would actually wander out into the forest and just come back with kilos and kilos of them. My grandparents always made that a special treat for us.
Yeah, that's great. I go and collect mushrooms with my dad from the woods as well, and I love these ones in particular. They are so delicious. Tell me, what is it called in Swedish, this dish?
So the bird is called vild and.
Yeah? How do you say it? Let's see if I can pronounce it.
Vild.
Vild.
And.
Vild and.
Vild means wild, and and means duck. Well, you put it together. Vild and.
And how do you say the whole thing?
Vild and med kantareller, brynt smör och rårade lingon.
That's right.
Och blodpudding.
Vild and of blodpudding.
Exactly,
I can't say it.
exactly.
I'll let you cook.
Thank you so much.
Finally, we've got Australia versus South Africa. We've got kangaroo tartare, which is something that I can't say I've tried before.
I love kangaroo tartare.
Oh, yeah?
Good day.
How's it going?
How are you? Very good, thank you.
Good, good.
Never had kangaroo tartare.
It will have a relatively similar flavour profile to what you might have seen from a lot of other meats. This can be quite gamey as well, so you need to be careful to take the right portion of meat from the animal. The tartare, the reason why I chose it is it's so bold, like you can't hide anywhere.
And tell me, in Australia, people eat kangaroo a lot?
They do. It's becoming more common. It's such a healthy meat. It's full of omega-3, omega-6, lots of vitamins and minerals. It's wild, essentially, so there's no farming of kangaroo anywhere in the world. But luckily, it is very sustainable.
I mean, how more Australian can you get?
Exactly. And the best part is I serve it in my restaurant, and it's something I eat myself every day. Food for me is an expression of the things that I love, and the fact that I love to cook these things that are really close to my heart and then share them with family, friends, or other people that may be interested in seeing something different or just tasting something really interesting.
Unbelievable. Incredible. I can't wait to try it. I'm very excited with this.
The kangaroo up against a beetroot found in a situation where you normally expect to find meat.
Yeah. Turmeric, honeycomb, smoked yogurt, black rice and pine nuts, beetroot dashi. It's pretty much the only totally, well, apart from Gio's pasta dish, it's totally meat-free. Honeycomb is one of those things that you can burn so easily. Too much heat, not enough bicarb, and it all goes wrong.
Whisking the bicarb too much, flat. Don't want that.
My name is Sabo. I hail all the way from Johannesburg, South Africa. So really, really excited about this endeavour.
How are you?
I'm good, how are you?
I'm all right, I'm all right. I'm making like a beetroot dashi over here. Basically, Indian culture in South Africa is big. So basically, this is more like a humble beetroot salad that we eat during a braai in South Africa. Braai basically is a barbecue, but we don't call it a barbecue because braai is way better, you know? Don't tell the Australian though, but...
You're going head-to-head against Justin. How's that relationship shaping up?
I think it's a really good rivalry, you know, South Africa, you know, being the best rugby team in the world in history, better than the Aussies.
I'm listening, taking it in.
He'll say something different, but he knows as well what's going to happen.
I think he went really safe for the tartare because it's just more or less simple, you know. I expected him to really go at it, you know. Maybe I might be surprised, might be a really, really fancy tartare, but I think he should also just watch out because I've got my feet in the right place and I've got my head in the right place as well, so I think I'm really good at what I do.
Ah, okay, a bit of fighting talk there from Tabo. Now it's really hotting up.
You have 10 minutes to go.
Impressive stuff there from a very focused group of chefs. I wonder how Emma thought it was going.
I don't know about you, Emma, but I find this session much more quiet, much more serene and professional than the previous one.
Absolutely.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
I don't know about your side, but my side seemed to be cooking very traditionally.
Absolutely. Look at the focus.
I mean,
I almost feel like I'm being loud talking. It's so quiet in here.
And when you hear silence in the kitchen, you know it's a professional kitchen. Oh, this is beautiful.
Look at it.
Well, he's Italian.
Of course.
What else is he going to do?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, Justin is cooking kangaroo tartare. He doesn't have a lot of work, doesn't have a lot of preparation.
Yeah.
This is the easiest dish he could do, but this is as Australian as he gets.
Yeah, absolutely.
Genius.
Yeah.
Genius.
And John is doing beef Wellington.
Brilliant.
Of course.
Yes. How English can you get?
Absolutely. They've got the odd eye on the opposite side, but they're all just very focused in it, aren't they? And just cracking on.
The culinary talent in this room is out of this world, and it's only the first round. But who will go through to the quarterfinals? Well, we'll know soon enough.
Just 1 more minute left. This is your final minute.
That's it. That's full time, everyone.
Utensils down. Our 2 judges are ready to taste again.
Portugal versus England will be the first pairing up for the taste test in the second half.
Okay, so representing England, I've taken a risk, but I've gone for no-nonsense beef Wellington, smoky mash, and a classic red wine and beef gravy.
Thank you. You know, I love the presentation. You know, it's simple, it's no fuss. I wonder if the sear on the meat was just slightly too long.
The mash is delicious as well.
It is. And seasoning is perfect.
With English food, it is a challenge. I've definitely put myself up against it.
Good evening. Here, what I made for you has been a lobster tail. It's including an Azorean pineapple. On the side, you have a blue potato puree. And in the middle, I've made you a tapioca cracker.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Thank you. There's a lot going on this plate. You know, lobster tails always do look beautiful.
I'm afraid that the lobster tail is just slightly a little overcooked. But I have a bigger issue, actually, which is if you're going to use a luxury ingredient, which lobster is, it's got to be to real purpose. It's got to punch through. But it's not quite the flavor bomb I'd like it to be.
I've been competitive my whole life. Of course, I don't want to be overconfident, but I think I have a really good chance.
Canada versus Belgium is next, starting with Bobby's dish, which represents his indigenous heritage.
Thank you.
Hello, judges.
Hi.
An offering, please, of the sacred sweetgrass I've given you. What I've prepared for you today is venison, red stag, in a vegetable broth medley, and our traditional bannock. I hope you enjoy it.
Thank you.
Well, this is a proper homely plate of food, isn't it? It's rich, it's comforting. If it was, you know, a cold winter's day out there, I'd be very happy.
I wonder if there was enough time to cook this meat in the way that would have best represented it. For me, it was a bit dry.
Given the 90 minutes, I think it's pretty impressive.
Yeah.
It's a personal challenge, but equally important that the chance I, was able to represent Canada, and equally important to represent the Indigenous people of Canada.
Hello. This dish with the very known tomate crevette, tomato shrimp. I made it my own way with red currants and a beer-based shrimp jus.
Thank you.
Thanks.
Bon appétit.
We've gone from the domestic to something that really I would associate only with a restaurant kitchen. There's a richness to the liquor here, all those shrimps giving their best to it. This is seriously skillful stuff.
And presented in a way that's beautiful as well, top to bottom. It's great.
Food means to me like an art. So cooking is for me really like a way to express my artistic sense and my creativity.
Now it's Sweden against Italy under the spotlight. Will Joe's pasta pack the punch it needs to knock out Charlie's selection of ingredients?
Hi, this is a fresh pasta tagliatelle with a cheese sauce. It's a grana padano from my region.
And what's the cracker?
It's a pasta frolla, salty one, based on olive oil and the pesto of the same herbs.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
There are some very, very traditional Italian kitchen skills here on display. The pasta is brilliantly made, the sauce is brilliantly made. Just lacks the depth of flavour that I was hoping for.
What I have here, as well as the flavour, is amazing seasoning, which I feel, in my play at least, was lacking a little bit, unfortunately. But flavour-wise, you're right. That pasta was delicious.
If you're putting effort to do a competition, you are doing that because you want to win. Otherwise, I guess you're not putting 100% of your effort in a project.
Hi.
Hi.
We have some blood pudding, some wild forest duck with some caramelized butter-fried chanterelle mushrooms with gin pickled lingonberries and topped with a Jerusalem artichoke chip.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. I don't know about yours, but everything on my plate was cooked perfectly. I think maybe slightly less of the blood pudding, quite overpowering.
Well, I'll just have your blood pudding then. Keep talking, Joe. The duck is fantastic. There is such a clear hand on the seasoning. I just think this is a very interesting plateful.
I know that we're a lot of different countries with a lot of different cuisines that are really going to be hard to compare. I do not envy the judges by any means.
And now for our final pairing, Australia versus South Africa. Let's see if Tabo's fighting talk has paid off.
Good evening. So we have a bag roasted confit beetroot, which is dead with beetroot juice. On top is pickled beetroot, smoked rooibos tea yogurt, and then we have pistachio and turmeric crumble. Thank you.
Thank you. The first thing I'll say is that this was presented beautifully, and I love the way it looks.
Beetroot is very sweet. It's quite a bullying flavour, actually. For me, the main issue is that actually that main piece of beetroot is just a little undercooked. But I really admire that he's gone the non-meat route, because there's not been a lot of that today.
It's a very naughty dish, very simple, very different, out of the ordinary as well. For me, I'd rather go into the quarterfinals doing something less safe, something a bit extraordinary and a bit challenging.
Hello, I'm Justin, and I'm representing Australia today by way of a kangaroo tartare. I've used a sous vide egg yolk, which will bring a lot of creaminess to the dish. There's some really lightly truffled caviar to the side there, a caper and olive tapenade, and some smoked croutons. Enjoy, thank you.
Thank you.
I love steak tartare. The egg is perfectly done. The seasoning is bang on. I'm a very happy man.
Every component hits the palate at a different time, one after the other. None are overpowered by any of the other things, which I think is such a rare quality to find in a really well put together dish.
I'm a very competitive person by nature. I'm mostly competitive with myself in the fact that I always want to do better each day. So going in competitions, it gives a really good direct feedback on that as well.
Jay and Joe, your work is done. Thank you so much for lending us your palettes and, of course, your expertise. We have your scores ready and waiting.
All of you guys have done everything you can in order to impress the judges. But will it be enough? Let's find out. Wow, what a day. We have seen an incredible array of recipes, and the mix of aromas in this room has been out of this world.
But with only 8 places up for grabs in the quarterfinals, we need to say goodbye to half of you.
So, time to reveal the results. Our first pairing was Spain versus Mexico. And our first quarterfinalist is Spain.
It was challenging, especially with so many people cooking at once. I'm very happy also I went against Spain. It was a big challenge, so it was very good.
Our second pairing was USA versus Germany. And the winner is Germany.
Next up, we had Jamaica versus France. Going through is Jamaica.
Then we saw India take on the Philippines. The next quarterfinalist is India.
I am very, very happy to lose against Radhika. Have you seen what she did? Oh my God.
England versus Portugal was our next matchup. Winning that round was England.
Good job.
Moving on to Canada versus Belgium. Securing their place is Belgium.
I'm so full of gratitude. I mean, a lot of cool people. At the end of the day, I wouldn't have changed it for anything.
And then there was Sweden against Italy. The winner is Sweden.
And our final pairing saw South Africa take on Australia. Our last quarterfinalist is Australia.
Not taking anything away from Justin, I think Justin's dish was phenomenal. But considering that I was cooking a vegetarian dish, I thought the comments were too harsh and overly critical.
The judges said that the standard was as high as they had ever seen. Commiseration to those of you going home. Even to get to this stage is a huge achievement. Well done. But today, your journey comes to an end.
I wish I could have done better and impressed the judges even more, but at least I didn't fall flat on my face. Now I know, next time, go bigger.
Sometimes you win, sometimes you lose. This is life.
To our winners, congratulations. You've made it. Now, the hard work really starts. Emma, can you tell us about the quarterfinals?
I can indeed. It's going to get a little bit more intimate, shall we say. Each match will take place in a different country where we'll see 2 chefs going head-to-head, and there will be a surprise.
It's really getting serious now, isn't it?
Yeah.
But who will be coming with you, Emma? Given we've already established it's not moi.
So it's going to be me, it's going to be our quarterfinalists, and we are going to have some surprise guest judges.
Very soon, you will all find out where you are going and who you will be competing against. And let me tell you this, I can't wait.
I can't wait either. I need to go and get packing, I need to get ready. Contestants, I know where we're going, you don't, but you'll find out very soon. But for now, let's just say adios.
Is this a clue?
Might possibly be.
Ooh la la!
But it also might not be. But for now, bring it in. Thank you all so much.
Well done.
Thank you.
Well done, guys. Well done. What a game.
You have 2 hours. Your time starts now. Our first World Cook semi-finalist is...
For more information on any of the recipes or the destinations featured in the World Cook, please go to www.tui.co.uk/World Cook.